First time videoing. Don't really know what I'm doing, so that's, I guess, typical of noobs. But I picked up a kit because I've been wanting to mess around with water, and I found one at Hobby Lobby fairly cheap. It's the Rippling Water Kit. So this is it right here. Comes with all that you see in the box. It ain't gonna focus well, but there you go. You get the idea. So I picked this up for my towel because I want to do some water effects on them and do some maybe dioramas and stuff. So not a bad little kit. It was kind of more expensive than I wanted to pay, but it was on clearance, so I got it a little cheaper. I think full price it was like 15 bucks. On clearance it was like 5 maybe or something like that. So I got it mainly for the water, and it comes with a water effect as well. But here's the water. Not bad. My first time doing it. I'm pretty pleased with it. So there's the water, the realistic water. Sorry. And then it comes in there with water effects. Okay, good to focus. Oh, anyway, you get the drift. It's a white goopy mixture. I think it's like silicone based. I'm not sure. I didn't really look into it that much, but it's made for doing waterfalls and ripples and things like that, and like the crests of where the waves hit. I was looking at it and I was contemplating trying it out with something else, because the way you do it is you dab it on the water and it leaves little peaks, so it looks like the rising waves. So what I did was like, hey, I thought it would make pretty cool fire. So see if I can get to focus. So once I paint this up later, you can see how it works. So there's that, and while I was making that, I got a wild hair to make a flamer blast. So, and that's what that is. There's a paper clip with a loop. I'm going to make another one, and I'm show you in this video. I started with that, and it turned into this. Here's a little Imperial Guard. I think it's from the Sentinel. There we go. So then that's how it looks. I don't necessarily want to glue it in there, so if you want to leave in the comments maybe a way I can, or maybe when I paint it I'll just put some paint on there. It'll help it kind of be a little stiffer in there, hold it up. Otherwise it just kind of falls over. I guess for a diorama it'd be fine because you can just glue it in there. But that's that. Next part of this video I'm going to show how I did it. Okay, here it is. So this is the water effect. This white stuff here is what we were talking about earlier. And then you need it comes with a little popsicle stick, tongue depressor thing. I used to tattoo, so I have a ton of these around. And then here is what I'm using. There's the paper clip. So what I do is I get a goopy amount on here. And that's what I started with, is just that. And then what I did is watch like old World War II footage and stuff like that. You get the flamer guys. Alright, sorry, so my footage kind of cut off because of battery usage, but whatever. So back to where we're dabbing it. Mainly out here, I'm just trying to coat the whole thing. So just kind of get it all gooped up in there. Let's see if I can make this work. But like I said before, if you watch old World War II footage and stuff like that, the guys with the flamer packs, the flamers, it kind of comes out in a thin stream and then it kind of spreads out towards the end. So that's why I figured it'd be perfect using a paper clip and then doing the little loop on the end to help hold the stuff in there. And then I'm not super worried about the direction of the flame right now. not as much anyway, but eventually I'll want to start tapping it backwards, because you notice the flame as it rolls out in those videos, it's, I guess the forward momentum causes the flame to be pushed back, the lighter parts of the flame to be pushed back, but where the liquid is, the accelerant or whatever, it shoots forward. So it kind of has that curl, a rolling effect, I guess you would call it. So yeah, pretty much just what I do until I fill it all out. Go ahead and stop the video here, and I'll add the end result in a minute. Alright guys, after that sped up little portion, this is pretty much it. So, it's kind of hard to see. I have a lot of light. I'm going to turn on this. Won't let me. So, yeah, that's it. That's a little flame dilly. I don't think it looks quite as good as the first one. Not too bad. Still has that same effect. So, I'm just going to let this dry real good. Main thing is going heavy on the front and keeping it light at the back, but still having your little peaks. So it kind of looks like that flame spurt. Alright, that is the video. Nerd life.